Heh, tamam. Güzel. Ekran yenile kanka. Geliyor ekran. Yenileyince.
You know a Freddie Calhoun?
Sure, I know
Freddie needs money to get out of town. Says he's prepared to blow the whistle on a primo reefer distribution ring. Says he
Has
can...
he said how much it's going to cost?
$50.
And the department will front me the 50?
You can put in an expense claim.
Afiyet olsun
He's
Yusuf.
over at Mike Lyman's on Hollywood Boulevard. See what you can find out.
Midem için yiyorum ben ya. Midem bazen midem sağlıklı değil. Onun için yemem lazım. Ama güzel ya, elma güzel bir besin.
$50? Do they think I'm made of money?
No, you just look like you're made of money.
Oh, very
Ben de
good.
mandalina
Kids on
ısırdığı için.
form.
Afiyet olsun.
I'd say on a scale of dull to scintillating, you're a solid tedious today, which you can be pleased with.
Do you ever listen to yourself?
I don't have the same voices in my head as you do, Cole. Get this. Middle of the afternoon, this crazy woman decides to set fire to the hotel she lives in. The fire brigade come and put it out.
Yine biri
A couple
öldürülmüş.
hours later, she does it again. Phones up Central and says, I've set fire to my hotel twice today. You'd better come and get me.
Biri öldürülmüş, tamam mı? Onunla
Did they send
ilgili
some
şey.
uniforms around to get her?
Yine bir
No,
cinayet
that's the
var.
best part. The
Onunla
desk
ilgili.
sergeant, he gets his share of crank calls, says, all right, Lady Nero, why don't you come on down here?
Bunlar da bir şeyden bahsediyor. Konuyla alakalı mı dinlemedim bile. Liman balığından başlıyoruz olaya araştırmaya.
There's a little sneak. That's him in the back, Cole.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee faster next time.
Freddie, you're looking good.
You're gonna help me, right?
That's what I'm here for.
You got the money?
The 20? Sure, right here.
20! I said...
You want the money or the alternative?
Tell us about the reefer, Freddie.
Who's he?
Another good Samaritan. Answer the question.
Brass comes from Tijuana. They bring in 50 pounds a week.
50 pounds? Are you hallucinating, Freddie?
Gets stashed at a house at 1452 North Las Palmas.
Names, Freddie.
The guy at the house is a spick that goes by the name Juan Garcia Cruz. Well, be careful. He likes guns. Now, do I get my money?
Do me a favor, Freddie.
Spend the money on a bus ticket. You can't last forever on a snitch jacket.
Bize yeri söyledi. Parayla
50 pounds of dope. Crazy.
Parayla adama yer söylettik. Böyle de en yakın.
You believe his story? Sure. A hophead like...
You're paying for every last scratch.
Sure. A hophead like Freddie would raffle his sister for his next score.
Any unit in the vicinity of 211 in progress at 3rd and Union. Stand by for further unit to handle. Identify.
You know the way. You can drive.
Seems like a decent guy.
Any unit in the vicinity of 211 in progress at 3rd and Union. Stand by for further unit to handle. Identify.
Stop! LAPD!
Like hell.
Put
put your hands in the air!
Asshole. There
Lock
he
him
is.
up and throw away the key.
Give it up, LAPD!
There he is, officer. Damn these modern times.
Heavens to Betsy.
Don't make me chase you! Stop or I will shoot!
Next time, you're mine.
Oh my gosh.
Sounds dangerous.
I don't need this.
You're going nowhere, pal.
Eyvallah.
Car 11K to KGPL. 211 from intersection of 3rd and Union is code 4.
All units be advised, the 211 at Westlake Pest Control intersection of 3rd and Union is a code 4.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Adam bizim yerimizi halletti ya. Reis. Kahraman.
Call for help. I'll try and find a way in.
KGPL. Officers need help at 1452 North Las Palmas. Shots fired. Officers need help at 1452 North Las Palmas.
Tek attım.
I'll ask you politely to move on. Next time I won't be so nice.
You guys don't have to leave a mess. What happened?
Dope peddler, Juan Cruz. He opened fire and, well, the rest of the story tells itself. A silver dollar. I thought they took these things out of circulation. Juan Garcia Cruz. This is his address, but this place looks like a front.
Just when I think I've seen it all.
Is this a drug or a village in Borneo? Doesn't appear to be in Spanish.
Find anything interesting?
Öldü. Ha. O da aldık içeri herhalde.
Junkies feeding on popcorn and grasshoppers living on soup.
Bir tanesi öldü, bir tanesi de
I think I've seen it
yakaladık
all.
herhalde.
Operator, message for
Google.
KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Google.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Parnell Soup Company, a head office or factory in the Los Angeles area.
Just a second, Detective. Only one address listed. 6310 Fountain Avenue.
Thanks, man.
Vallahi Google abi. Çatı çökmüş öyle.
This doesn't pertain to the case. No good to me. This isn't what we're looking for. Optimistic, Cole.
Bilmiyorum kanka,
Maybe these are the guys keeping the run
geçmeyebilirim.
so well stocked with soup.
Nasip işler. Niye sordun kral? Başka nerede kulüz var?
Detectives, you'll want to come meet Mr. Fickman, the neighbor. Sounds like he's got something for you.
Sen bilirsin kanka, bilmiyorum. Duruma göre bağlı değişir. Hı. Kuşayım mı?
Now we're getting somewhere.
More soup? Who in the hell keeps a secret stash of soup?
You hungry or something, Phelps?
I'd say that's pretty good value for 12 cents.
Factory sealed. Someone at the cannery has a lot of explaining to do.
Uyuşturucu.
With Juan dead, we need a new suspect, Cole. Is there a pattern to the deliveries?
This guy EJ seems to be bringing in most of the serious weight. The dates and times seem pretty regular. We should notify the border crossing.
Those fuckers are probably in on it. Let's wait and see how this plays out.
Just awful. Why can't we get any closer?
Yok oğlum niye sıkıntı olsun? Ben maç anında diyorum.
I got friends who work at the...
Sürekli oyuncu önerince kafam gidiyor.
You can drive.
Aynen kardeşim sen kullanabilirsin.
Right. Let's see if we can find out who's been over-seasoning the soup in this place.
LAPD. Who owns this factory, ma'am?
Mr. Parnell. Howard Parnell. I'll let him know you're here. Please, take a seat.
If you don't mind, we'll come with you.
If you must.
You just wanted to follow her, didn't you? You sly dog. I must apologize for my partner's roving eye. He hates saying goodbye, but he loves watching them leave.
Give it a rest, Roy.
Selam, nasılsın Nur? İyiyim şükür. Bekliyoruz bakalım. Adam kimle konuşacaksam onun gelmesine. Daha da nasılsın? Ortak, ne haber? Gel dönüşe.
Talk to Parnell himself. We'll be able to tell whether he's covering or whether he's just a patsy.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Talk to Parnell himself. We'll be able to tell whether he's covering or whether he's just a patsy.
Olmadı ya.
If you could show these men in to see Mr. Parnell, Doris. They're from the LAPD.
Follow me, gentlemen.
What is going on? We're a family company using family recipes. We don't know anything about dope rings. I need you to stop this from ruining the company's reputation.
LAPD, sit tight, fatso. You could be in very serious trouble.
There's no reason to be rude. Take a seat, gentlemen. I'm sure we can sort this all out.
Maybe you can explain why we found $5 bags of marijuana in sealed Parnell soup cans.
That's an outrageous allegation.
How do you explain it, Chubby? We found at least 30 cans, all sealed up tight with your label on them.
Can I get a list of your employees?
Of course. We have nothing to hide. Doris, can you bring me in the current employee listing?
Here it is, Mr. Parnell.
On the desk.
Ha. Tipe bak.
Any name on that list that rings a bell?
Biz şu an niye arıyoruz ki? Şu an Garcia Cruz'a diyor. Şu an Karsus.
This is familiar. 1452 North Las Palmas. A Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Huh.
The factory sealed cans we found suggest a very professional operation, Mr. Parnell. We're looking for an inside man.
I know nothing about this. I want this stopped as much as you do.
Quit lying, Parnell. How could the cans be coming off the line, sealed, without your knowledge? You're the kingpin here.
You want to make an accusation like that, son? You better have some goddamn proof.
Ee? Ah be.
When I work out who's behind this, I'm gonna throw them out on their ass, and then I'm gonna throw you out alongside them.
How are your sales, Mr. Parnell?
Just fine and dandy, son. We're entering a new era of prosperity. I hope you're both big soup eaters.
Mr. Parnell, do you know what kind of trouble you're in? Come clean with us.
Okay, so things are a little flat. We're deciding whether to lower production. It's taken a while to adjust to not having any military contracts. You know, we sold Uncle Sam 5 million cans of minestrone.
Zigareke.
Ever heard of Juan Garcia Cruz?
Not that I know of.
He has a brother employed here. You know him?
We employ large numbers of Mexicans. I'm not familiar with them all.
That's funny, Parnell. He has the same address as his brother Juan, who we shot dead less than an hour ago. You better give me some.
I'm not involved in this. I'm getting enough grief from Washington. There's an investigation going on into profiteering. Like a guy shouldn't be able to turn a buck while the war is on.
I'm sure thousands of dead Marines sleep soundly knowing that you did okay. Tell us about Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Jorge? I had no idea of his last name. His team does daily maintenance on the conveyor belts and cookers.
You're being made a patsy by a dope ring, Parnell, and you're happy to sit here and let it happen.
You want my help? I said I'd help. You want to call me names? You can go fuck yourself.
We'd like to take a look around the factory floor, Mr. Parnell.
I hope we won't have to shut down the line.
No, nothing like that.
Thank you. I'm grateful for that. I'll show you around myself.
I hate seeing how things are made. This is going to be like that time I went to the slaughterhouse and couldn't eat steak for a week.
This is where the produce comes in. We peel and sort all of the vegetables and add them to the line in regular quantities.
Fascinating.
Why don't you keep quiet? Might learn something.
Oh, good God. This really is turning into some nightmare school trip flashback.
This is the hopper, which boils and purees the vegetables. The other hopper is for the pasta. This way, please.
You're loving this, aren't you, Phelps?
The soup is ladled automatically into cans. Next stage is labeling.
I'd like to see the packing and dispatch area, if you don't mind.
Sure. It's over here. Follow me.
Yok, burası fabrika.
This is one of our dispatchers. Sergio, right?
Yes, sir.
These men are from the LAPD. Sergio here records our outgoing deliveries. They all go in the book. Just there on the desk.
We're looking for repeat business in large amounts, Cole.
What's going on, Parnell? There's enough soup going to this place every day to feed a company of Marines.
What are you talking about?
Can I have a look at that coin?
Sure, why not?
Silver dollar, right?
Yeah, that's right.
The markings on it say it's been taken out of circulation.
Maybe. I'm not trying to buy anything with it. I like it. Brings me luck.
Do you have access to the canning area?
I do. But I keep to my station. Loading and unloading. Don't care much for soup.
Sergio, we know the dope gets canned here. We know it happens at
Tamam,
night.
görüşürüz Yusuf.
And you know I work days. And what goes on at night, I don't want to know about.
What do you know about the 20th century market?
Nada. I get the orders from upstairs. I send the goods where I'm told.
And you don't know Juan Garcia Cruz?
No, not me.
Juan Garcia Cruz is dead, lunkhead. His brother works here nights. What can you tell us, Sergio?
I'm just a dispatcher. One was crazy. Udo loved guns. You're pretty hard to please, Placa. I think you should leave me alone now.
We will be in touch, Mr. Parnell. It is imperative that things appear as normal here. Keep an eye on Sergio in case he gets tempted to blow the whistle.
Thanks. I'll do that. You're going to overlook my little immigration problem, aren't you?
Cheer up, Fatso. We're gonna let you go on squeezing these poor saps a little while longer. Well, until some commie union types infiltrate this place. I am glad to be out of that place. I never knew fresh vegetables could smell so bad.
Dedektiflik. Şu anda bu bir işte şey olay. Bu nereye gidiyor? Bizi buraya çıkardın da. Her dediğinde bir kısıyorum. Ne yapmamı istiyor ki? O iş, onu anlamadım.
That cop caught the guy who was out.
Orada bir şey yok ki. Bak. Bakalım neymiş. Repair maintenance. Yani ortak buraya gelmediğine göre burada işimiz yok da. Ben yine de bakıyorum. Ha, ortak gelmiş.
What now?
Let's get down to 20th Century Market and see who's buying soup.
20. Century merkezi git diyor. Aynen. Ortağı dinleyip 20. yüzyıl şeyine gidelim. Ortağı dinliyorum Eren.
You can drive.
Sen de orada bak ne yapacakmışız bakalım. Sohbet da sohbet.
Sit tight. Let's take a look at what's going on.
Either these customers are serious soup lovers, or I think we found our middleman.
Car 11 King to KGPL.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
I'm requesting assistance in a B-Wagon at 20th Century Markets, 1558 North Highland. Numerous narcotic suspects. Code 2 only, no sirens.
11K, roger.
Okay. Cavalry should be here any minute.
LAPD, nobody move!
I'll take my chances.
I'll take my chances. Şansını dene bakalım. Mal. I'll take my chances.
Whatever you're carrying, hand it over. I'd say he's got about half a can left. I guess that makes me a pessimist.
You can't take me in.
Take you in? Be glad he didn't shoot you. I wouldn't have chased you. If it was up to me, you'd be talking out of a hole in the back of your head.
I want information.
Senor, I would like to help you, but I got a family in Mexico I have to provide for. And my compadres are very unreasonable.
Your compadres? Turn out your pockets. I need Ray to run down these silver dollars.
I need to make a deal. I need guarantees.
You have identification? Sanchez Erto, Mexican, Tijuana address. Here's the deal, Erto. You give me information, and I won't give you to immigration. Give me EJ, the driver bringing in the shipments, or I'll make you for it.
I run the shop. That's all I do.
Start talking, Erto. I want the names of everyone involved.
What difference does it make what I tell you? I'm still going to jail, no?
Tell me about the soup cans.
The soup is very popular, as you can see.
Nasıl cevaplar ya?
I think you're the connection on the Mexican side. I think you're more than you like to make out.
So now I'm the big man in this? I have big dreams. I want to make enough to bring my family over.
Allah Allah.
Don't stand in my way, policeman.
We know about Jorge and Juan. Juan is dead. Tell us how you know the Cruz boys.
Ernesto put together this thing. He brought in Juan, Juan brought in Jorge.
Continue.
I was already here. Ernesto knows I'm illegal, so he threatened to report me if I didn't help. And the money is good. The gringos and the gringas, they love the reefer. And I didn't want to have to leave and start again in San Francisco.
You're breaking my heart. You're going to jail, Erto. Our jails may be nicer than what you could expect in Mexico, but I can tie you up in red tape for years. You've got this one chance to cooperate, Erto. Give me your delivery boys, or you'll do every year that we were saving for them.
All right. There's a shipment coming in tonight to the soup factory. Parnell's Soup Factory, 1 a.m. Ernesto will be there.
We should get some backup and stake out the cannery tonight.
Freddie said they were moving 50 pounds a week. That's a lot of soup cans.
I think this is an interstate operation. Moving dope around the country to selected grasshoppers. Local weed gets distributed in the usual way, through Pachuco street punks.
Someone must know something about this drug baron character.
Here they come. Let them unload the goods first.
Now?
Let's get them. All right, move. Move! Let's
Got your
go.
back. LAPD, put your hands where we can see them.
Go, Phelps. Get in there.
Throw out the... Weapons on the ground, now!
Şapka gitti sadece.
I think that's the last of them, Cole.
Tüm dedektiflik özellikler GG. Polat Alemdar Open.
Detectives, found something here you probably want to see.
Tijuana address. We should see what the federales have on it. $1 per dead man. Doesn't seem like much for a human life.
God damn. I think we found our stash, Cole. Take a look in these boxes.
At the very minimum, another 50 pounds.
Detectives, I think we got the guy. Does the name Cruz mean something to you?
It certainly does.
Doğru dedin. Nereye gidiyor? Bunu mu takip edeceğim? Abi ne yapmayacağımızı yapayım.
Yet another silver dollar.
Ne gümüş paraymış kardeşim be. Oh.
Must be $1,000 here.
Phelps, Earl?
Cebe indir cebe.
Looks like quite a bloodbath. What was this all about?
Drugs and money. What else? Speaking of money, where did that roll go?
I picked it up for safekeeping. The department owes me 50.
Türkiye'ye gelsen zengin olursun bak cebe at.
Great. I've got something to show you. It's all set up on the table over here.
Cebe at oradan birkaç dolar.
Take a look at these coins you've been collecting.
There are letters cut into each coin, along with not legal tender. What does it mean?
Those are Morgan silver dollars from the 20s. They were removed from circulation and sent for disposal. A number of smelters around the country had the contract. Look at them together. Can you work out what it says?
Ben bunu nasıl bileceğim? Kulüzlerde var mı? Maskey Engmet As. Mas Kai ha, Mas Kai. Tamam. Bu mu? Böyle mi? Baksın bir daha bir.
The first coin, MAS. The second, ANG. The third, KAY. The fourth, MET. The fifth, ALS. Masanke Metals.
A metal foundry. Would you like the address?
Would I ever?
1034 Vine Street, Hollywood. We'll finish up here. It's already been a long night, Phelps. See if you can talk them into giving themselves up.
Ha.
You know the way. You can drive.
Locked. We need another way in.
Yep, that'll work.
Buraya niye çıktık? Doğru yer mi geliyor? Araba sürmekten başka araba sürüyor bir de. Ha, buradan gir.
Hey, who the fuck is that?
Ah.
You okay?
I'll tell you when I see what's waiting for us at the top.
Ortağa bak be, yürek yemiş.
Stay down. Stay in cover.
Harbi. Hep bugünü bekliyormuş ya.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Clear me some space here.
Öl. Yaşamam.
LAPD, hands up!
Victor Sanders.
You know this guy?
I should have known.
Of course I know Roy. Roy and I have had an arrangement for
Get
many
up.
years.
You're under arrest.
Am I?
We have a mountain of prima facie evidence, as well as the testimony.
You'd be surprised how things have a habit of sorting themselves out. Evidence disappearing. Witnesses that can't be found. Policemen that forget. The impossible becomes probable when you have a client list like mine.
Shut your mouth. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Adama bak. Reis kalıpların içinden geçiyor.
That's what they're calling this foobar case that you brought me. All the beaners are gonna skate. Reefer-crazed Mexicans carrying enough ordnance to outfit an airborne company in my goddamn jurisdiction, and they all walk.
What about Sanders?
Victor Sanders? Are you kidding? If Sanders started naming names, the dailies would have to run special editions for a week. Put a stack of convictions on my desk by 9 a.m. Monday morning, or you can start clearing out your desk. Dismissed.
Niye fırçaladık oğlum? Yaptık.
Your platoon is what remains of recon, folding you into the 22nd. You'll be going up that damned hill tonight.
We're intelligence gathering, sir.
I don't need intelligence, son. I need men who can hold rifles and kill Japs. Tonight, you're a rifle company. We've got cooks, mechanics, and stretcher bearers all going into the line. We aim to break them tonight, Lieutenant.
Good to see you, Hank.
You too, Cole. How's your war?
Not quite what I expected.
As long as I live, I will never get over that sound.
Hey, who's that medic? He'll be killed going out there. It's Sheldon, the guy from the Osakawa Bridge. That guy's got no fear.
He didn't make it.
I didn't go out there to save him.
What are you saying, man?
I went out there to put him out of his misery, to ease his pain. Do you have a problem with that?
Murder, Corman.
That's war, Lieutenant. Smell the stench. Feel the horse's breath on your neck.
You need help, man.
Call for me tonight, Lieutenant. When you're up on that hill. I've been up there 3 times already. The circles of hell have nothing on Sugarloaf Hill.
Get this madman out of my sight!
Doğru dedin kardeş.
You like the fight game, Phelps? I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Yok yok. Yapmayız ya. Nur burada mısın? Bir soran Nur burada mı? Allah pardon. Bir geğiresim geldi. Boksingli bir Pembe Panter'in müziğini anımsatıyor. Buradaymış bak.
You sound pretty sure about the result. I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid.
Evet. Şunları izleyelim mi?
Let's get a ringside seat. That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Step back! LAPD!
Merak
What's
ettim.
going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro, I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple hundred other people.
Stand aside.
He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money, or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
Pek de ilerlememiştik ama yapalım hadi. Bayağı uzun sürüyor bir bölüm de o yüzden.
Everything here is going to be relevant.
Bilmem. Yine şu psikopat doktora geldik.
You look troubled.
Hı.
I'm in a jam, Doctor. Can I help, Courtney? Is it money? No, Doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence? Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
Ürün eğlence anlayışı beni benden alıyor.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption
En
was
çok bu
rather
şu adamı
I
sevdim
know that
ben.
now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I
Kapıyı
venture
örttü, adamı
a few
öldürecek.
questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands. And you can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
Öldürmedi. Öldürmedi.
Nothing significant.
Aynen. Şapka geri döndü.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I, plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
Alakasız bu. Biter. Ortak bir izin ver de. Gideyim
You
ben.
better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me... Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey? Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
Google.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Bir sayfa çevirmeye her şeyi bulur.
You know the place? Flop house. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Göreceğiz bakalım. Kavga çıkacak. Alıştım artık. Rus tavşan mı? He.
Yeah, what do you want?
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
This guy's got a screw loose.
Harry, Mervyn, Ray. Başka da bir şey dememiş. Başka da bir kulüz yok.
Jesus H. Christ! The early bird gets the worm. The second mouse gets the cheese.
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
The old bulldog. Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow.
Hmm.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
Ne oymuş? Abi Winston Churchill nedir ya? Kaçtı lan? Bakayım. 207 ha. Şuradaymış direkt.
Door's unlocked. Looks like he's had a broad up here.
He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
Circumstantial.
The loony bin.
Does Albert have somebody special? I didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight. I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts.
Aynen. Sevgili çikolat.
Instaheat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago. Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
Who's Candy?
Candy Edwards, the lady who filled out this coupon. Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer. All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
You can drive.
We need to know which room is Candy's.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
Give it up,
Sounds
bitch.
like we're missing all
He's
the
gonna
fun.
fuck
Get in
both
there,
of us,
Phelps.
and you know where he's hiding. Now tell me where he is before.
Like hitting women, do you?
We had a...
This isn't gonna end well for you.
Ha. Gel gel. Gel. Gel gel. Doya doya döveceğim.
Out cold, but breathing. Give her a minute and take a look around.
Bunu niye baktırıyor ki? Oo.
Nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
Geri koyuyoruz diyordu efsane.
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
Bunlara bakacağımı düşünmüyorum.
Single ticket. One way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio.
Aklına mı gelmedi herhalde?
Scania sails from New York. Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Hala
Can you
da.
answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
Save it for the suckers, Candy. Albert won big. He may not have told you, but you don't strike me as the type who leaves town when there's money to be had.
Call me anything you like, Flatfoot. I'm done with this burg and all the cheap chiselers who live here.
Kanka baksana ya. Vallahi hiç uğraşmayalım. Ne diyor? Neymiş? Baksana Allah aşkına. Vallahi bak ya. Bıktım ya. Nur'un fantezisi içindeki işte şeyi.
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
They're bookmakers, aren't they? Tell me the truth.
How the hell would I know?
2.
Albert wrote his winnings down on a
Yaptık.
notepad in the
3.
hotel.
soruya baksana.
We found the odds in his locker. Who has the betting?
Bıçak çeksin falan dedin ya o.
Son of a bitch, Albert. Everyone thought he was dumb, including me. But he beat them all.
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
Albert is going home by boat as soon as he collects his winnings. I know you're going to meet him.
Albert is going to collect nothing. He'll be lucky if he can get out of town in one piece.
How will you fare any better? They already believe you're in on it.
Hell, I know you're in on it.
You can think what you want, Buster. I'll take my chances. I got a few errands to run, and then I say adios to this dump.
Do you want to press charges against Arcaro?
Just get him out of here. That's all I want.
Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog. That bitch
Her
knows where
karakteri
Hammond is. She knows
sorgusu
where my money's
uzatıyor mu
gone.
böyle?
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle this.
Good luck, Miss Edwards. I hope things work out for you.
Thank you. It's very kind of you to say so.
Bad people are looking to hurt Candy.
Genelde bir
She's not
şerefsizlik
heading straight
yapıyorlar.
for the train station. I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes. Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Bu ne, etrafında mı dönüyor olay?
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Oğlum hiç anlaşılmıyor ha.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Baştan başlarsa söverim. Ha, iyi bari. Şu takip görevlerini de hiç sevmiyorum ha. Hele şükür. Bir an bitmeyecek zannettim.
Bookmakers?
Oo.
Yes. Surprise, surprise. A blonde woman just came in here.
She went out the back way. Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She cleaned me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
What are you doing?
An old intelligence trick from the Marines. We know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
Bizim ortakdaki yöntem.
LAPD, I need your car, now.
Biz bu adamın niye arabasını aldık şimdi? Neyse.
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up. She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did she leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called a cab. Asked for a number. I told her there was a card over there by the phone.
Yellow cab. We need to get after her, fast. Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Can you connect me to the Yellow Cab Company? Hollywood 2187, please. This is Detective Phelps, LAPD. You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood?
Yes, sir. Sent one round from the pool.
Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
This is a
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's...
Do you have any idea who Ray is?
Sugar Ray.
Not now, Mervyn. Cole doesn't have much of a sense of humor at the best of times.
Ray runs a shop up on North Cherokee Avenue, just south of Hollywood Boulevard.
Ben de LAPD diyerek hırsızlığımı yapmak istedim.
You know the way. You can drive.
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must be inside.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab.
Yine mi takip?
Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too? You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that, but he does carry some very sharp suits.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick with Brooks Brothers.
Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. Should know his goddamn place.
I think he knows. I think he worked out the place isn't L.A.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
Oğlum bu ne ya?
That bitch has given me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Hadi be yeşil ol be kardeşim. Aa, canım.
Pull over. She's heading inside. I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Broad has socks in her brassiere. You're kidding. I could save all year and not be able to afford that. Isn't he the cop who won a medal and is solving all the cases?
Call an ambulance.
Hammond got away.
He said...
Just try and sit still, Candy.
Make
Who shot you? Was it Albert?
car.
They're on the way. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
A tough bird, our limey friend. Using his girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split. He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
.32 caliber. One shot fired. The Egyptian Theater.
So, what now?
The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
Bu kadar gizlendik. Olan olay bu mu ya? Adam ne ara kaçıyor yani?
You know the way. You can drive.
This seems like a long shot.
Aren't they all?
Kuşlar.
Car 11, King.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. Revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a
KGB all
bitch.
clear.
He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money, too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
Egyptian Theater. Geliyorum. Geliyorum.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me.
She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and I intend to keep on living.
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best, kid.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself, so did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money. All I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon. You're making a big mistake, Arcaro.
Come on, Cole. Follow the dead man. Hammond, too, when I find him.
Where are you?
You limey cocksucker.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair. It's time to come out now, Hammond. Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. Escania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
Donnelly and the homicide squad send their best, Phelps. They're more than pleased that you wrapped up the Edwards killing. They're a little mystified about the motive. You have any ideas on that?
Crime of passion, sir. Looks like some sort of love triangle between the manager, the fighter, and his girlfriend.
No sign of the scrapper?
No, sir. Looks like he left town after the fight.
Okay. It's homicide's problem now. Good work, gentlemen.
Bir dakika geliyor. Bir dakikaya geliyor. Bu menüdeki müzik duyulmuyor değil mi? Hoş buldum. Bu şu an menüdeyiz ya. Menüdeki müzik duyuluyor mu? Sadece yağmur sesi mi var sizde? Anladım. Şimdi biraz gitar show ha. Biraz gitar çalacağım ben. Sonra da kaparım. 10 olunca. 10 gibi. Nur buradayken. Ne alakaysa. Zaten çalıyor. Bahane. Hep bahane bunlar. Her şeyi bahane bahane. Yo çalacağım. Sana ne? Bahane. Benimle ağlar mısın? Ağlar mısın? Öyleyim evet. bitiyor düşler, eriyor içim, eriyor geri gelmezden önce. Yansa da her yer, ölmez melekler. Bir nefes oldum ağzımın türküsünde, inadım sağlam, sözüm bitmiyor ki işte, soluyor yüzler, bitmiyor düşler, eriyor içim, eriyor geri gelmezden önce. Yansa da her yer, ölmez melekler, duysun çöller, ölmez melekler. Daha önce ya işte hepsi hesaplı zaten. O ötesini demiş. Paparara, papara. Birden geldin aklımdan, içimden. Şöyle akorları biraz aşağı. Birden geldin aklımdan, içimden. Kalbimde bitmeyen bir parça temizliğinden. Sahiden bekleyen en aptal halime gülen. Sana kızgın, sana hasret, yine ben, yine ben. Neden? Bilmem. Kusura bakma, seni unutamadım. Bu benim hatam, ne yapsam olduramadım. Alev alev yanıyor can kafesim, kesilir nefesim, seni bırakamadım. Kusura bakma, seni unutamadım. Bu benim hatam, ne yapsam olduramadım. Alev alev yanıyor can kafesim, kesilir nefesim, seni unutamadım. Ne yapsam olduramadım. Seni bırakamadım. Mükemmel bir atlayış.
thanks. Ra-re-ra. Her gün bir şey daha biter. Giderek acı vermez biten şeyler. Kayıtsız biraz oluş başlar. Sıradan izler bırakır en tutkulu aşklar. Aldırma deli gönlüm, giden gitsin sen şarkılar söyle içinden boş. Aldırma deli gönlüm, giden gitsin sen şarkılar söyle içinden. Lay lay lay. Yalanlarla, yasaklarla yazılır hesabına günah güller. Bitmez bu son pişmanlıklar. Soluyor birer birer içimizdeki güller. Aldırma deli gönlüm, giden gitsin sen şarkılar söyle içinden koş. Aldırma deli gönlüm, giden gitsin sen şarkılar söyle içinden boş ver. O zaman son bir şov yapıp gideyim. Aklıma bir küçüğüm her şeyim o geldi. Ne alaka? 1 milyar yıl sonra. I found the I really good, but this is sometimes hard. Sometimes bu değil, bu değil. O zaman bu şarkıyı kendime söylüyorum. Ama söylemeden önce yardım alıyorum. Ses yardımı. Benim küçük sevgilim, ben sana neler yaptın, böldün parça parça. Onlar bilmez bakarlar yüzüme, sanki yoksun gibi, sanki yalanmışız gibi. küçük sevgilim, sen bana neler yaptın, kırdın defalarca. Onlar bilmez, onlar bilmez vururlar yüzüme, sanki yoksun gibi, sanki yalanmışız gibi. Benim küçük sevgilim, ben sana neler yaptım, kızdın sayfalarca. Onlar bilmez, onlar bilmez, yakarlar canımı, sanki yoksun gibi, sanki yalanmışız gibi. Benim küçük sevgilim, sana yalanmış gibi. Benim küçük sevgilim, sanki masalmış gibi. Benim küçük sevgilim, sanki yalanmış gibi. Benim küçük sevgilim. Saygılar, sevgiler. Beğendin mi Nur? Beğendiniz mi? Yani bir kişi izliyor şu anda. Eren de gitmiş. Giderim, giden çok oluyor ama gelenim olmuyor. Yine tek kaldım başıma. Yine tek kaldım başıma. Sabahları kalkıyorum, geceleri uyuyamıyorum. Ne yapacağım bu halimi? Yalandan duramıyorum. Kaçmak istiyorum, kaçamıyorum. Gitmek istiyorum, anla artık beni. Burada duramıyorum. Artık dayanamıyorum. Yaşamak istemiyorum. Ben tek başıma kalmak istiyorum. Ben gidiyorum. Böyle de bir şarkı uydurmuş oldum şu anda. İçimden geldi. Arada sayı yanlış gösteriyor. Ya YouTube'un mükemmellikleri onlar. Yine minnak mükemmel. Ben yayını kapıyorum. Böyle de bir şarkı uydurmuş olayım yani. Birileri çalar. Ben de kendim sıktım şu an. Böyle aklıma geldi. O zaman iyi geceler. See you. Bye bye canlar. Hadi kapar.